What I love about AI and its ability to create incredible imagery is that it really creates without limits. And it's something that I think humans can do a better job of is so often we hear an idea and most people's immediate reaction is like, oh, but I can't. Oh, but I can't actually do that. Or like, what if I fail? Whereas something that I love about AI is just like it doesn't always get it right, but it will just create. It's like the ability to really conceptualize an image or a concept is incredible. And I've been speaking about moving beyond limits for a long time now. And I was thinking about this because last night I had this idea about turning my programs and the ideas behind programs into like pieces of fashion. It was this kind of weird, crazy idea that I had. I was like, let's just give this a go. And I was generating different images, and I got this image of, I had this idea of my program finale that I run normally at the end of the year. And it's about like the ending of the year. Most people are so preoccupied by the beginning of a year and how it starts and resolutions and all of these things. But it's like, I really believe in the power of ending a year. I believe in the power of the middle of the year. I have an incredible program that I'll be sharing very soon called Reignite, Realign, Reimagine. It's one of my favorite programs, and it's about how to really pivot, how to iterate, how to realign, how to reimagine, how to reignite midway through the year. But I was conceptualizing what finale would look like. And normally in the branding, we have like clocks, and I'm creating this image, and I'm just like, I was staring back at it, going, that is everything I could see in my mind. But if I had gone to a designer or gone somewhere, I'm sure there would have been a million limitations about why we can't do it. But it's just so cool. And I think we're coming into a world now where our ability to create things is amazing. And I think as a human, we do have limits. We absolutely do, but there's an ability to think beyond limits. And I think what AI has really given me in my business is the ability to really bring concepts in my mind to life. But you also have to be creative. Like AI really only gives you what you put into it. So it's like it's artistry, but from a mind perspective. It's not artistry and skill set. I don't think I have the most incredible skill set in the world at this, but my mind is extraordinarily vivid and it can visualize and it can see and it can think and I can expand my mind. Like I was sitting there last night, like, okay, how do I visualize these certain designs? And I was thinking about a program of mine, Surge, and it's all about surging and water and the ocean and like okay well I was seeing it in my mind but then I have to then go and create these images and just on a business front it's like how often do you let a limitation hold you back? People are afraid that AI is going to take their jobs and it's like you can let that happen or you can use AI to expand your work to move beyond limits to actually like be something because whilst AI is incredible right now, and I'm sure it's gonna grow, so we can't even predict how crazily it's gonna go. Like we're in an era right now that is so exciting and it's so I was, I try and think about what's coming in my mind. Doesn't even doesn't even I can't even get my head around it. Like just even the last few years and what's been created so far, I'm like, this is amazing. But we can use it. It's like we have limits as human beings, but we can leverage a lot of AI to go beyond those limits. But some people are going to be resistant, which is that always happens. It happens in every industry, it happens with every new advancement. But it's like if you can learn to let it support you, I think you can, any limits that were ever there, like you really get to go beyond them. And this is the work. It's like how do you move beyond limits and how do you take concepts and ideas and how do you bring them to life? It's like you can let there be excuses, you can let limits hold you back, or you can move beyond them. It's your choice. And I think you've got to decide that there's a choice. You can choose to stay where you are in your current reality, or you can choose to move with a new reality. You can choose to bring what lives within you to life, but that's a choice and only you can make that choice.